You shut up, motherfucker.
You shut up.
Number one comedian here for the jungle. Number one comedian here for the jungle.
Platinumtouchpresents, the show you all been waiting on. And now, it's time for the Hill-arious Show with comedian malcolmhill.
What up, everybody? You already know what it is. It's your boy, Comedian Malcolm Hill, and this is the Hill-arious Show. Each and every Thursday, 7 o'clock from 7 to 8. Sometimes we go from 7 to 12, depending upon what's going on. But from 7 to 8, right? This is the Hill-arious Show. We 14 weeks in the runnings, right? So before we start the show, we got a great show as always. Before we start the show, I need people to of course, share this link to some pages. You know, we have a lot of giveaways. A lot of people say, well, Malcolm, you ain't gave away nothing yet. That's what a lot of people inboxing me saying, well, you ain't giving away nothing yet. Well, because you ain't shared the link. So, before we even start the show, I need to see at least 25 people share this link before we even start the show. All right? And don't be complaining to me about you didn't get your prize. You didn't get the $200 that was promised. Share this link to some people. All right, we got a great show today. And before I start, I always got to bring my very, very talented co-host on here. What up, NA? NA, are you in the building, NA? Nick?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where you at, NA?
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
You in the building? Okay, what up?
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
From Platinum Touch Entertainment. From Platinum Touch Entertainment is in the building. Plus my other co-host, the very funny, the very talented Philly Street Poet. Where you at, Philly Street Poet?
What up, Malcolm?
He's about as boring as it comes. But he's a good friend of mine. Very, very funny. Very, very talented. I don't care what nobody say. Very, very funny. Very, very talented, man. And on this show today, we got one of my favorite comedians. I know y'all say every week, oh, everybody's your favorite. One of my favorite comedians, my man, the legendary Mr. Charles Walden, is going to be in the building. All right. Well, on the StreamYard, since there you go. My man Charles Walden, man, come on now. It don't get no funnier than that. Philadelphia got some of the best comedians in the world. Right there. Seriously, we got some of the best internet dudes, some of the best comedians in the world. Plus, we got a word from the beautiful Lady Shine. Beautiful Lady Shine is going to be on here giving us some word of what's going on in the world, you know, what's going on in entertainment, you know what I'm saying? You know, what's the boy name? He got a divorce from his wife, and she wants $2 million a month. She wants $2 million a month. So we're gonna talk about that, man. And plus we got one of the best chefs in the city of Philadelphia, but he ain't just in Philadelphia. This man got restaurants all over the world. Okay, black owned, black man. My man Chef Ricky is going to be in the building, man. Well, StreamYard, since y'all didn't vote, right? We on the StreamYard. All right. So before we start, where we at? Where's my co-host? NA, you do anything good this weekend? Well,
I'm just gonna say God is good because yesterday I almost wasn't gonna be here with you guys today.
What? Somebody tried to shoot at you again?
Yeah, somebody tried to shoot at the kid yesterday, man. You know
Man.
what I mean? Yeah, at work yesterday, man. Just going, almost got ran over. You know, talking my little stuff, and the guy had some things going on.
Wow.
It got real. I think
for
my beard saved me.
real?
He thought I was Muslim.
Oh wow.
That's the reason why I ain't shot right now.
Oh, so as soon as he jumped out the car, you like slam slave.
I pulled my face mask off so he could see my face.
He done made you change religion as soon as he jumped out the car. You talking about Salam Slave, man. I'm like, Nick, you Christian. You like, no, Salam Slave, man. I'm like, Nick, you Christian, ain't you?
But other than that, man, health is good. Okay. And we working, so I'm good, man.
Wow. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
My man, Street Poet, man, have you done anything? You know, we had a long week since last Thursday, right? Have you done anything happening, you know, with you, Street?
Just pretty much, you know, doing my inspirational show. It has the Cardi Cortez on the show last week, man. He definitely, man, so it was definitely thorough, man. He touched a lot of lives last week, man. So, you know, that was amazing. You know,
that's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, one guy almost got shot. He's a sinner. Other guy touched a lot of lives. So that's how this thing goes. See, the squares is this man almost got shot. This man touched a lot of lives. Okay, so people, this goes to show you can go in any direction in life. Okay, you can go touching a lot of lives, or you can damn near get shot. Okay, so it's up to you. This is that's what I like about this show. We got a lot of diversity, okay, on the show. And you know, that reminds me, since y'all brought it up, it reminds me of a story where I almost got beat up by a whole family. Whole family almost beat me up. I'm gonna tell you, you know what's so funny? That you said that your beard saved your life. And I'm gonna tell you what saved me, right? You ain't gonna believe it. Even worse than that, because you know what? The beard actually saved your life. And I understand exactly why. Because a toy car and some false teeth has saved my life. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is real. A toy car and some false teeth saved my life. Friend of mine, this girl, she had this party at her house. It wasn't a party. Her oldest brother had just got out of jail. You know, he served like 18 years for a crime that he did. This nigga should have been in jail, right? So she invites me over to the house because he just got out. So they had like a get together for him. So I go in there, and I didn't know this girl for so long. I go in there, and the house got all these dudes laying around. You ever be in a house where you look and say, don't nobody in this place got a job? Like none of these niggas got a job. You could tell that a lot of these niggas was locked up at one point in time. So I'm looking at these niggas, right? So the brother, he walking around and he not talking to nobody. He just got out. I'm like, why is nobody talking to this dude? This dude just got out, man. And this motherfucker just got out. But anyway, I told you, a toy car and some false. The mother had these false teeth in her mouth. The girl that I was messing with, mom, had these false teeth. And in her false teeth, it was a gold piece right here. So like, if you got a false teeth, you owe it. And with the gold piece that you can't take out, like it's always that gold piece. I'm like, yo, so I'm in there. The girl's brother had his girlfriend in there. So the only person who wasn't from the family was me and the boy's girlfriend, right? So I go to talk to her because me and her seemed like we was the only one that was working in this place. So I'm standing with her, right? So I'm standing, this is real shit. I'm standing facing her and I look and I see it's a toy car on the floor. And I said, somebody is gonna step on that toy car. Not knowing that toy car will save my life. I'm standing there and she's talking to me. Her boyfriend comes and stand behind me. So she's looking at her boyfriend and all of a sudden, I'm telling you, this is real shit. She reaches over my shoulder and punches him in the mouth. All her cousins, them girls, everybody is climbing up on her. But the problem is they hitting me in the head trying to get to her. Some of the cousins that was coming from outside, they thinking to punch me. They don't know what's going on. Everybody just punching, swinging. I'm trying to hold the people back. Her mom, real shit, comes over to try to punch the girl, steps on the car. Her false teeth came out her mouth, and everybody bust out laughing. This is real shit, man. Her teeth flying in the air and hit the damn potato salad. Everybody's laughing, and that's what stopped. I'm up against the washer and dryer, trying to hold these niggas back. And when she slipped and fell, everybody bust out laughing. It was the funniest thing in the world. And that just reminded me, false teeth in a toy car
saved your life.
My life. That's real shit. That's why I understand what you said. If you didn't have that beard, that would have been your ass.
I can tell you the whole story.
Yeah.
I can tell you the whole story when I see you.
Yeah.
But
if you had that beard, if that false teeth wasn't on the ground, if she ain't slip and fall, they would have kicked my. They were swinging and punching over top of me, and I'm trying to hold these niggas off of her, and it was crazy. It was crazy. This is real shit, man. When I tell stuff, it'd be real stories in my life that be funny. But with all that said, what we gonna do first, real quick, we're gonna bring on my man Chef Ricky. Right? Let me tell you real quick before you bring him on. This brother, you know, he's an inspiration to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an inspiration. He can tell you that you can go from 0 to 200 if you work hard, right? This is real rap. And once you hear his story, then you understand real quick. Bring on my man Chef Ricky. Bring on my man Chef Ricky. Do we got some claps? Who we got? Chef Ricky. You back? You in jail? Where you at? Chef Ricky, you dark? Where you at? Turn your light on. You in prison? Chef Ricky. Oh, there you go. What up, Chef Ricky? My man, Chef Ricky. I don't hear him. You did something different. I don't know what you did.
He got to unmute his mic.
Or unmute your mic. I don't know if he muted it. I don't know if he muted it. He might be trying to talk through the speaker off his car or something. I don't know.
If it's Bluetooth, it probably ain't gonna work.
He probably trying to Bluetooth it, and that ain't gonna get it. So
just tell him to do it straight from the actual phone. I can hear something now.
Oh yeah.
I just took the Bluetooth off. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, big man?
I don't got no sound.
Yeah,
I can hear you. I can hear you.
He don't hear us.
He must have had a phone call.
Oh,
y'all can't hear me, no?
Yeah,
yes,
we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
Oh, you can't? Well,
oh, wow.
Well, look,
take him off. Take him off and bring him back up. See if we can send a link back to him. Because I want to get a clear take. See if we can send a link back to him.
Log out if you can hear us. Oh, he can't hear us.
No. Can you hear now?
Can you hear us? Nah. That's why I like to do a show. That's why I like to do a show live with people in the studio. Technical difficulties always happen, man. We gotta drop him off, man. We gotta drop him off and go right to my man Charles Walden. We're gonna drop him off and we're gonna definitely bring him back, man. But seriously,
we'll bring him back on.
We'll bring him back on.
Yeah,
what definitely. We're gonna do right.
I can't hear you now. With your phone ringing?
Oh, we don't even hear you. We lost.
We lost.
You can't call me right now. Can you hear me?
Why she calling? That's why the show got messed up.
Can you hear me? Don't say. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. What we're gonna do real quick? We're gonna bring one of the legends in comedy. All right, this brother, you know, is one of the best, you know, in the world to do stand-up comedy, man. And like I said, Philadelphia got some of the best comedians in the world right here, coming from Philadelphia. Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying? All the people that you know, Mike Blackston. But this brother right here, my man Charles Walden, is just the same as Kevin Hart, Mike Blackston, all the rest of them dudes, man. This man has been putting it down for years. So bring my man Charles Walden in the building. What up, Charles Walden? Bring Charles Walden up.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
What up, Charles?
What's going on, Charles?
What's up?
Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
All right. Because don't nobody call me, so I'm good. I got 11 minutes for nothing.
You see, look, Charles.
Yo.
Listen, first of all, it's, you know, for me to have watched you on TV and watch you do what you do and years later, for me to have you on my show, you know what I'm saying, on the Hill-arious Show is an honor and a privilege. You know what I'm saying? So this is to watch this. See, y'all, see them two, they don't understand. For me, I watched this man. You know what I'm saying? And now I got him on the show. So it's an honor and privilege, man. So
well, it's an honor to be here. You know, thank God for technology to bring us all together like this. I'm trying to hold the phone, but I hold the phone like I walk. So y'all gotta excuse me.
You gonna say I hold the phone?
Listen, Charles.
What?
We're gonna start from the beginning. All right.
Okay.
Okay. We can start from when you was a kid, damn it, if you want to. But tell the people, how did you and what made you want to do of all things? I mean, I don't know if you could have been a baseball or football player or what, but tell us what.
This boy is an idiot.
Now think about the story where he said he was on the football team.
So you want to know why I did stand up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it helped me deal with all the hurt and BS I had to deal with in my life. You know, people making fun of me, so I was able to go to stage and, you know, talk about it. And that was my therapy because, you know, black people, we ain't got no money to be going to see no therapist. So we got to find other outlets.
Absolutely.
So I mean, go to the beginning. Where did you go to get on stage to even try to do stand up like that?
Back in January of 1989. Wow. Such a long time ago when the first George Bush was in office.
Wow.
I went to the Comedy Works down 2nd and Chestnut. It was on top of the old Middle East restaurant. And I just went to open mic nights, and just one thing led to another.
You went to open mic nights. So
I recommend open mic night to all comedians. I know it's not a lot of them around, but like the first time I went on open mic night, I got there early around 7:30 and signed up. I didn't go on till about 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's
and
how
there
it be.
was like 3 people here.
Yep.
And they just did it because they were just too drunk to go anywhere else.
So how did you do on the first one? I mean, you know,
terrible.
I thought you were gonna say you killed it. You said terrible.
No. Whoever said they killed on their first show, they lying.
Yeah.
Because I went up there, it was 5 minutes. That was the longest ass 5 minutes of my life. I was like, God damn, I know 5 minutes gotta be up by
He talking about I know 5 minutes gotta be up by now. Listen, when you bomb it, when you ain't doing good, that 5 minutes is like an hour.
Exactly.
And when you killing it, you be like, man, I gotta get off. And it's like, whoa. But when you bombing, 5 minutes feels like an hour. Every second counts.
And I almost didn't come back. But what made me change my mind was because I realized I was doing stand up for the wrong reasons because I wanted to become popular in my neighborhood and all that stuff. But then when I realized I really loved stand up, I went ahead and came back and just kept working at it. And it took me a while to get a good set because I was real dirty when I was on stage.
You?
Yeah, I know people are in shock because there's no video of it. But I've
never seen you dirty like.
I used to talk about how I used to sneak and watch my mom and pop having sex and stuff like that. You know, that's the clean version.
Oh wow! Give it to us. Give it to us. I need ratings.
I forgot how it went, but it was just so dirty.
Yo, give it to us. We need ratings on the Hill-arious Show.
Like I was going to open mic night for like 3-4 months, and I wasn't moving up the list for nothing until I was talking to a comic who always wanted to see my set, and he finally saw my set, and he said, so his name was George Corky, and I said, George, how did you like my set? He said, you want to know the truth, Charles? He said, what you said was fucking disgusting. he said, don't nobody like to hear that stuff. And you know, I was an 18-year-old kid at the time, so that hurt, you know. And I took and then once he said that, I just took and worked hard to change my set around.
Wow. Yo, you tell this joke about when you was on the. Listen, I laugh. A lot of people, comedians can't really make me laugh. This dude, I can listen to this dude all day long. You tell this joke about how you was on the track team and you ran around the track and you was in first place, and you got round to the finish line and came home. It came to the finish line.
Yeah, the Special Olympics. That's right.
Yeah, it was the Special Olympics, and come to find out they started another race. That's why you thought you was in first place. This nigga came around. They done already.
I got so many Special Olympics stories. It's crazy, man. I mean, I guess I'm the only one really could talk about the disabled, but they take disabled kids in Special Olympics. They take that serious.
Yeah.
like it's the real Olympics, and they're gonna get a gold medal and commercials and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I realized that you're just gonna get a ribbon or a phony gold or silver medal to take home. I remember they gave me a bronze medal. I'm like, the bronze and the gold look almost the same.
Charles.
He done hit.
There you go.
Must have a call.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I sent it the voicemail.
Okay.
Yeah. And you talk about had me dying when he talked about he was on the football team, and he said he was on the football team, right? And they never put him in the game, and they finally put him in the game, and they talk about Charles, we need you in the game. And so Charles got in the huddle, and he had his helmet on, and he said everybody was looking at him saying, "Charles, is that you?" And he was like, "I'm just as confused as you are." So you said the quarterback said, "Run, take 3 steps, and turn around, and I'm gonna throw the ball." And you said he threw the ball, and it stuck in your back before you turned around. And you, yo, I can listen to this dude all day long, man.
Yeah. I mean, I remember like when I was a kid, like one of my hustle jobs was helping people carry their groceries to their car and stuff like that, and people knew I ain't had no balance, and they was like, "Look, here's $2 just to leave my stuff alone because people fall with my age."
Charles, what was your first big thing that you felt like you did that kind of put you in the space to really take comedy to the next level?
Probably when I did Comic View, its first season, and I know people don't, I know Comic View don't come on no more, but the very first season of Comic View was like DL just performing, and they had the little TV on the side, and it was like, all right, we're going to Greensboro, North Carolina now, for such and such. We're going to Philadelphia to see Charles Walden, and I think that helped give me the boost I needed.
That's great.
That was back when people actually watched BT.
I know that's right. I know a couple of times through Malcolm, I had you come to my Masonic party. You, Dick Tracy,
okay,
Spanky. A lot of you guys came out, and when I first saw you, I was like, "What is he going to talk about?" And when I seen you, I just you like blew it out the water to where I didn't even look at you as nobody that was handicapped. Like, you made me look at you as a great comedian regardless of the handicap, honestly.
Well, thank you.
Really?
Well, that's what I tried to do, and I felt bad because when I first started, like, well, I mean, of course, Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby and George Carlin always, looked up to them, but when I saw Jerry Jewell on TV, and I know a lot of people don't remember her, she was this girl with the cerebral palsy on Facts of Life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And when I saw her, I was like, man, she got, she keep talking about her disability, and it wasn't until I got into stand up and I understood why she had to do it, like the reason why I had to do it, because like the first few years I wouldn't say nothing about me being disabled, and one of my mentors, Keith Robinson, said, Charles, he said, listen, you gotta say something about your disability because people are sitting there wondering if you faking or not. Because I
really thought you was faking. I did.
Arnett J was coming out, and he was doing doing his thing, acting like he was disabled, and other comedians were doing the same thing. So of course, when I get up there, people thinking I'm faking. So they're sitting there for like 20, 30 minutes. Wondering if it's real.
Yeah, tell them about when your sister stole your cell phone?
Oh man, yeah. Back when my well, she said she recovered, but you ain't fully recovered when you still sneaking, smoking weed and popping pills. But but I'm pretty sure we all got family members like that talking about. Well, I'm about the hard stuff. But
If she stole your phone, it called it.
yeah. What happened was I was in the house and my stepfather was staying here. That's the only reason she came by here.
Right.
And she asked him for some money, and he's like, "No, I ain't got nothing." But he was like, "Well, Charles is upstairs," and then I'm upstairs, and I'm like, "Chrissy, I ain't got nothing," and I forgot I left my phone on the banister post in the hallway. And as I'm telling her this, this was back, not the iPhone, but when we still had flip phones out there.
Yeah.
And about 5 minutes after she left, I said, "Oh shit!" She didn't grab my phone, and she was smart enough to turn it off because it was going straight to voicemail. I'm like, even if you would sold it, you gonna get like $5.
He said he called her and said, "Did you steal my phone?"
Oh yeah, man. Crackheads will deny. I'm like, "No, I ain't steal nothing." I'm like, come on, seriously? I see all my stuff in your house.
He called the phone.
Everything.
He called the phone and she answered, and she talking about I didn't steal your phone. He called the number and she talking about I didn't steal your phone. Yo, I'm telling you, I can listen to this dude all day. Look, all right. Have you ever, besides in the beginning, have you ever bombed before? Later on in the career, because at any given time, it's thinking. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I remember one time it was like 92, 93.
Right.
In Secaucus, New Jersey. I was on a show, me, Tony Woods, and Tasha Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, "Well, we got like 500 people coming," and we get there, it's like 2,000 people packed in the ballroom. And I get on stage, I'm doing good for like the first 5-10 minutes. Then it's like somebody in the audience said, "Okay, that's enough," and everything just turned on me. It felt like everybody who hated me came to that same show, and to get booed by 2,000 people, you feel that vibration.
They booed you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so hurt, man.
You was hurt?
I'm a 21, 22-year-old kid. I just, I walked out the hotel. I was walking down near the Jersey Turnpike. I was like, "Oh."
You walked?
Yeah. And then I turned around, came back. I was gone for about 45 minutes to an hour. Tasha Smith was like, "Where the hell you been? I've been looking all over for you." I was like, "Man, I did bad and I ain't want to be around." And she was like, "Did you get your money?" I said, "No, because they ain't gonna give it to me because I ain't do good." And Tasha, she's like, "No, that's bullshit. I will make it your motherfucking money." And like a little bitch, I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Wow.
Bombing. Everybody bomb, but it's like when you bomb, it's always at the worst time when it's the biggest crowd and the biggest stuff on stage.
And the other thing is, you got comics so used to bombing, it don't even faze them. They just be up there going through their bits.
Yep.
So tell me this. What was one of your favorite ones you did where you feel like you killed it, like you overdid it?
Honestly, and and Malcolm know me enough to tell you, I ain't lying about this. I always felt like I had pretty good shows because I always looked to see what I could do better.
Oh yeah.
If I could have segued better here, just so I could keep growing. Because a lot of times, a lot of comics will kill in front of one audience, and not realize that material is not going to be just as strong in front of another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm always, I'm always, because I tell comics, always be harder on yourself. Look for what you can do better. And I don't mean to sound like a cliche or nothing, but And if you do that with everything in life, you'd be amazed at how much you will grow.
Absolutely, that's good advice.
I mean, like I said, like if we was all to start a business, and
Hmm?
yeah, we might have a cousin who can help us do something, and he got skills, but then in the back of your mind, but like, look, this nigga always late.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna half-ass do stuff because we family, and I don't got time to deal with.
You cracks me up. You cracks me up when you get out the car. This nigga, he run like soon as the car door open, he be running to the show. Like you know how you think he got cerebral palsy? No, this dude be in front of everybody to the show. Then if I'm on stage, if I'm hosting, I'm about to bring him on. By the time I say give it up for Charles, is already walking up to the stage.
Well, that's right, because you ain't disabled. I gotta,
So you gotta get started.
because it's half, dark. So I gotta make sure, like, I don't trip over nothing. And, the minute I get too comfortable walking around in a half-lit room, that's when I done tripped and fell on somebody and spilled their like $30 drink on them, and black people, I put $30 on you drink. I'm like, all right, I'll find a way to get you another one.
Well, enough about comedy. What do you think about Donald Trump and what's going on with us with these masks on?
People don't believe me. Like, Donald Trump doesn't even want to be president. You can see it. This motherfucker trying to tell people. That's why I think he's doing all this crazy shit. Like, look.
Oh, he's doing it on purpose.
Cause anybody else in their right mind gonna go around a campaign like this.
So he trying not to be president on purpose.
And you got this crazy ass base that be like, yeah, you right. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers not seeing this. This motherfucker don't want to be there.
Yeah.
If you look at his face when he won, he's like, oh shit.
And what do you think? Was Kanye West serious about trying to be president? You think he was serious?
No.
Hell no. Kanye just realized he wasn't taking his medication.
What the hell was he doing?
You know what?
What was he doing?
What the hell? Y'all ain't even talking to his people. Y'all ain't fucking trying to stop me.
Right. Y'all ain't trying to stop me. I wasted my money.
Ain't nothing crazy about Kanye. That boy got $3 billion.
I know.
He don't. He got two because he lost a lot trying to run that campaign for nothing.
No, he didn't try
to. He ain't got $3 billion no more. That shit don't say $3 billion.
I don't care if he got one. Short. He got $1 billion.
Yeah, he's short now because he wasted money trying to do that shit.
But I know he sobered up when he was talking about divorcing Kim Kardashian. He was like, no, hold on, no, I can't,
Yeah.
He keep doing that.
And what about Dr. Dre's? He said he's divorcing his wife, and she want $2 million per month. Do you think somebody's worth $2 million a month?
Somebody needs to say, bitch, you better take this fucking this $100 grand a year. You'll be cool.
A year?
I don't know.
She want $2 million a month. She want taking him to football.
She trying to make Drake go back to work. Like.
Wow. Dude, that's crazy, man. Listen, give me your top 5 comedians of all time, man. Give me your top 5 comedians of all time.
Okay, of course, Daddy Rich.
Daddy Rich?
Richard Pryor.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who the hell is Daddy Rich? A nigga from down south? Daddy Rich.
Don't nobody hear you say that.
Okay. Richard Pryor. Okay.
Bill Cosby. I know the situation with Bill, but don't nobody tell a story like Bill.
Bill.
I mean, you can have an empty soda can on the dresser, and Bill got a story about a soda can.
Yeah,
and
he's
some
good.
adventure him and a friend had was drinking soda.
Yeah.
George Carlin, because
George Carlin, yeah.
Brutally honest.
He has thousands of jokes.
Oh man. We got Buddy Hackett. I always enjoyed Buddy Hackett. He was like the king of the one-liners.
Mm.
And I enjoy watching Jack Benny too. Jack Benny had like a real dry sense of humor, but I always appreciate it because it takes discipline to keep that type of style.
Well, I'm not going to say the top 5 real quick. I'm not going to say the top 5 of all time. I need you to give me the top 5 alive. Okay? I don't want alive. I don't need to, because everybody always say Richard Pryor, such and such. No, I don't want that. I need the other list. I need the B list. I need the B list.
All right. Let me get to working on it. All right.
You got, what is it, homework? You got to write it down?
No, I mean, people I enjoy watching now, of course, Dave. I watch
Dave Chappelle.
And I always love Keith Robinson.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't know Keith, but
Keith's a beast.
Keith has done a lot for a lot of comedians.
Keith Robinson is nice.
Be honest, you might not have no Kevin Hart if it wasn't for Keith Robinson.
That is true. That's true.
Definitely true.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
If he didn't take him and do what he did for him, he would have been an open mic night with me, and we still would have been on StreamYard trying to do the Hill-arious Show with some of the best co-hosts in the world. Okay? If Kevin Hart didn't do what he did, he would have been on StreamYard with Street Poet up in the corner, and A over there. And I'm like, okay, anyway, I have a little anger problems right now. But go ahead.
I love watching Talent.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Talent's a beast.
I mean, it's hard to narrow down the top 5, but because always enjoy Tony Woods.
Tony Woods a beast. Yeah,
because people don't realize the way you see Tony on stage, that nigga's the same way off stage, man. With these crazy ass stories, because they long and slow, but they entertaining as hell, man. Oh man, just some more. I lost Malcolm. What child support came and got Malcolm?
Somebody probably called his phone, but it's all good. And
I'm trying to think. I gotta give you one more because there's so many I enjoy watching. I just don't want to.
So tell me this: if you had a budget and was doing the show, who would be the 3 comedians you would have on the show with you? Let's go with that.
Okay. I would do Talent, Capone.
Who else?
It's some we got Talent, Capone, and probably Kenny Williams.
Kenny Williams. Okay. You ain't say Mike Epps.
You said if he had the budget.
No, I said if he had a budget and he had a couple of comedians. So these were the comedians he would bring with him for the budget for the show.
Oh, but what I'm saying is when I asked Charles for some comedians, he never mentioned my man Mike Epps. He done said Ramon Harris.
Well, because
I don't like
because you hit me all of a sudden with that, and I don't talk to Mike on a regular basis. So
I ain't say who you friends with, man. I said who's good.
and that's it's so many that's good. It's really hard to pin down, man. I mean,
that's who he like, Malcolm.
That's who he like. He not got everybody know that you in love with Mike Epps, Malcolm.
Okay. I have no problem with Mike Epps.
So everybody's not going to say that.
It's hard for me to believe that people don't put him in their group. Like it's amazing to me that people don't put my man in their group. Whenever I ask people for their 5, we done had people here every month, every week. Ain't nobody said my man Mike Epps, which is the strangest thing in the world to me.
And here's another one I could add to my top 5. Think about it. Earthquake.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Definitely. Earthquake nice. He's about Earthquake is somebody that he's so great, but for some reason they didn't never put him over the top. We lost Charles. Oh, there you go.
I said here, bro. I got a black spot, like the old.
That's okay. We gotta keep it.
That's okay. Long as we can hear you.
The audio.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. You just turned black all of a sudden. Black power. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of people. We done lost everybody. Somebody, when I said Black Power, that was it. They tried to shut the show down. Come on now. I thought we can't say Black Power. Don't say that again. Just shut us off. Come on. Wait a minute, man.
Hey, if y'all still hear me,
we can hear you.
I want to tell you a story about a comedian that was a beast that nobody got to really see because, you know, of drugs, man. A guy out of Detroit, a guy named Downtown Tony Brown.
Okay, I heard him. I know, but I never heard him, but I know.
I wish people. Oh my God, man, this guy's mind was brilliant. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But because of addiction, man, you know, nobody really got to see.
Well, he's gonna be on Unsung, like because then came the drugs. That always happened. Yeah. Downtown Tony Brown. Wow. Is Lady Shine still on here?
Yeah, she's still there.
Okay, good. But listen, Charles.
Yeah.
Real quick, you know, where since we got this pandemic, a lot of stuff ain't going on right now. Where can they find you at, or do you have another show lined up, or
no shows right now.
Okay.
I got maybe a potential one in Baltimore in November, but you know, that's about it.
Well, listen, man, it was an honor to have you on there. I would say Black Power because we can't really see you no more. But listen, man, it's an honor to have you. Oh, what the hell? If Donald Trump got something to do with this thing,
pops up.
Wow, that's crazy. I ain't gonna say that no more. But listen, Charles.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you on here, man. Thank you for you know what I'm saying, blessing the mic with us, man. And I'm definitely gonna see you down the road with some shows, man. And Street Poet, next show you gotta put together, you definitely gotta put him on.
Charles, no, he always welcome to the stage. That's
Well, I appreciate that, and thank y'all for having me.
Yeah. All right.
We appreciate you.
Charles Walden. Hit the word leave on the bottom of the screen, Charles.
Leave? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I leave. You ain't gotta tell me twice.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, man, I can listen to that dude all day long, man. Funny dude.
He's a beast. Definitely a beast. Is the chef still there?
If Chef Ricky can I don't know if he's still on. If he can log back on, right, we're gonna go to Chef Ricky. So Jackie, if you can text him and tell him to try to log back on. If you can. Well, wait a minute. We gotta bring on the Invisible Lady Shine. We gotta bring on the Invisible Lady. The Invisible Lady Shine. What's up? Why her face look like it's frowning now, like she's mad at us? Invisible Lady Shine. That face look like it's mad at us. It's like,
oh boy, peace.
Queen.
Yeah,
beautiful queen.
Peace. Great show. I can't wait till Chef Ricky gets on to tell his story. You know, I love his story.
Yes, I need him to log back on. I definitely need him to log back on because his story. I'm not gonna give it out, but his story is very inspirational to a lot of people. So we definitely got to have him come back on. I need him to log back on. If he's listening, Chef Ricky, please log back on because it ain't just about the fact that he is a great chef, but it's about how he got to be the great chef and own restaurants as a black man. You know how we only own barbershops and sea malls. We sell sea malls and barbershops. You know what I mean? Everything's a fad. We was into the Herbalife, then we was into the sea malls. That's the thing now. Somebody said,
what, Malcolm?
Somebody said I could take a tree and put it in a jug and take a piece of tree, put it in the jug, put some water in there and sell it to y'all. And you got some sea malls and everybody drink it. Man, I feel good now. This thing is working. This sea moss is working. I know the dude that put that twig in there is laughing like, yo, they lost their mind. This the new sea moss. I'm gonna stick something in here. Here you go. Drink that.
Listen, that sea moss works. It's really
everything
good.
works. Herbalife works. Slim Fast works. What was the other fad that everybody was running and trying to sell?
Shout out to Black and Noble. Go to Black and Noble and get your sea moss.
Yeah, Black and Noble. I love Black and Noble. So you get your sea moss. His sea moss work. Black and Noble sea moss work. He got the real tree that goes into the water. Like I told Jackie, I said, I'm gonna get a bottle of Sprite, get a tree from Cobb's Creek, stick it in the Sprite, shake it around, and got your sea moss, baby. I'm selling sea moss. Niggas selling turtles, sea moss, Herbalife. But anyway,
Chef,
ladies, invisible Lady Shine, what you got for us today, baby? I'm sorry.
You know what, Malcolm? My heart is like really weighing heavy today after what happened with Breonna Taylor. Now, everybody is seeing, you know, when they look at her situation, her family was awarded $12 million.
Yes.
This week for a wrongful death suit. But the police that killed her have still not been charged.
That's
I don't
strange.
understand it. Because if you can award that family $12 million,
that says
that something went wrong.
Right.
You know, so why haven't they been charged? Michael Vick
got locked up for
he went to jail for dog fighting.
Yeah.
He went to jail for dog fighting.
2 years for dog fighting.
For dog fighting. And poor Emmett Till flirted with a white woman and he died.
Yeah.
Killed his ass. But this black woman gets killed sleeping in her bed.
That's scary. That's definitely scary.
They bust in her door.
Yeah.
Bust in her door.
What are they trying to say?
Her boyfriend shoots. With a gun that is registered. Why wouldn't he shoot?
And it's registered too. And you're in their house.
He hit a cop in the thigh. He hit a cop in the thigh or whatever. So the guy sprays, he shoots 10 times. That particular cop was fired, but he has not been charged.
Wow.
The reason why, you know, it's just real way that you know, these things are not even complicated. 1 + 1 = 2 all day long, yo.
Yeah.
It's not even complicated. But when I think about this, I think about something that Malcolm X said. He said that the most disrespected person in America is a black woman. The most unprotected person in America is a black woman. The most neglected person in America is a black woman. So are you saying that because she's a black woman, that she does not deserve justice? You would pay her family $12 million, but you still would not convict the people who killed her. That breaks my heart. It really does. It's really saying something. It's really sending a message to us as a people, man.
Are they trying to say that it was just for them to shoot when they kind of came in there, or why? What's their excuse on why?
A lot of people are saying that man shot first. However, this is the thing: you bust in her house. You didn't announce who you were. You didn't announce what was going on. They bust in their house. Malcolm, if somebody bust in your house right now, you got a gun. What you gonna do? Yeah. It's justifiable.
Right.
And that young man didn't get convicted. The guy who shot the police in the leg, Breonna ain't shoot nobody.
Wow.
Breonna didn't shoot nobody. Her boyfriend did. And then the person that they were looking for, they already had apprehended him.
Dang.
Everything is wrong about this case. Everything is wrong about this case. And you'd rather use and let's talk about this $12 million. That's money from the taxpayers. So the taxpayers are paying Breonna for what you fucked up. Your people messed up and did. All because you will not put a man in jail because of a black woman. That weighs real heavy on my heart. Yeah. That's why it's really, really important for us. You know, this election is so important. And let's talk about this election. Everybody, you know, there's a lot of people talking about the election. We're all gung-ho about putting a Democrat in office. But there's a lot of people who's talking about, well, what are they going to do for us? What are they going to do for us? So we've always given the Democrats our black vote. But now people like, you know, Byron Allen, Charlamagne the God, Ice Cube. What? Oh Lord, what? Here I go.
No, Jackie. It wasn't even about you. It's street poet with his quickness. It wasn't you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, so and they make a valid point. And when I think about what's going on with Breonna Jackson and what's been going on with all the gun violence out here with the Floyds and everything in the world, they make a valid point. All right, so you're gonna, and you've heard Diddy talking about it, about holding our vote until we get some of our needs met. So they're saying that, all right, so everybody, what happens? So of course we have to get old boy out. I can't even say his name. We have to get old boy out of office.
Mm-hmm.
No question.
Right.
But what happens when we get Biden and Kamala in the office? The question is, within the first 100 days, what is their agenda for the Black people? Not everybody else. What is their agenda for the Black people? And what they're saying is that Black folks, guess what? If we want somebody to do something for us, then we have to have an ask. And what is our ask? And who's doing our asking?
Yeah.
So, and when we, like I said, when I think about Breonna Taylor and her situation, this is why it's very important that we get our needs met and we have an agenda in the first 100 days that these people come into office. One of the agendas that the Black leaders were saying is that we do want a Black woman as vice president. We got that.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? Malcolm, and this is the thing about us. We've talked about this on the show before. And like a couple of weeks ago, we was like, well, what is the answer? And I said, the answer is UNITY. We have to have, we all have to be on the same accord as far as our ideology and we would want as a people, because we have to have somebody to do the asking, and we have to make whatever they ask for. It has to be for all of us and something that we agree upon. So of course, most people are saying that the ask is economic and criminal justice, especially reform with the justice reform. Mm-hmm. That's key. So my question is, we've been talking about that. They talk about that a lot, but who's going to do the asking? Who's going to do the asking? Who's going to put the agenda down within the first 100 days? After, hopefully, well, I'm not going to say hopefully because words are powerful. After we get this current president out of office and we get the new president office, where is our agenda? Where is our ask? And who's asking? I say that Dr. Cole Anderson, who for years have been going around, he's been going around trying to preach to us and tell us that what's going on right now is going to happen. He's been going around. He has books out, Powernomics, a whole number of books out stating where we are as Black people and how we need to unite and practice group economics and produce our own resources, things of that nature. He actually has a blueprint for Black America. He's been going around preaching about that for years. And now, because us, we are reactionists. We always react to what goes on. And so now a lot of people are tapping into Dr. Cole Anderson and his answers for Black America. I say that we need to assign Dr. Cole Anderson and Byron Allen. Dr. Cole, if you don't know who he is, go Google him.
When we get a new president in, what do you think should be the first call of duty? What's the most important thing that needs to be done? What's the biggest problem that's going on that needs to be addressed from the
within the first 100 days of them going into office? The agenda should be for Black America, economic and criminal justice reform.
Okay.
That should be the first. I mean, basically, that's what's going on with us. I mean, what is money and justice? The wealth gap. You know what I mean?
So you think the first thing should be the first pressing thing is prison reform and economics
and criminal justice reform.
Okay.
How about this question?
Within the first 100 days.
Oh, what'd you say, Street Poet?
I was saying, what about this question? Like, who do y'all believe is going to win? Oh. Like, who do y'all believe? Like, just pick a pick. Who y'all think is going to win?
If the fix, in my opinion, if the fix was in before, the fix might be in again. Whatever way he got in before, in my opinion, whatever he did to win, because as you see, when that election was going on, the board was blue. And all of a sudden the board just flipped over to red all the way straight down the line. So whatever he did, whatever connections he got, it won't shock me if it happens again. All football games ain't the games that you see. All that stuff ain't real because it's stuff that goes on that makes certain things happen that you have no control over.
Yeah, I believe
absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. Now, you know what? At the end of the day, I believe that Trump is going to lose this thing because he done this stuff both ways. I think this time, I believe if we do the mail-in votes, though, he'll win. We got to still go to them polls.
You know,
we definitely got to go to the poll. We got to go to the poll. We can't no mail-in.
Right.
You know.
Jack, what do you think, Jack?
People prophesy.
Well, this is what I
mean, Lady Shine.
Oh, you said. Well, you know what? This is what I know. I know that our words are powerful, so we have to be careful what we say because we speak it into existence.
That's true.
So
Absolutely.
this is what I am going to say. I am going to say, in order for us to win and get Trump out of there is very important. We cannot get comfortable. We cannot relax. We must get out and vote. If you are 19 years old, you need to get out. You need to register. You need to get out and vote. If you don't understand how powerful your vote is, look around you and see how the world is changing. That's related. What's going on in the world right now is related to how we voted the last time.
Absolutely.
Prior to this guy, you know, we had a rational president, and I'm not going to say that Obama was perfect, but he was rational. Right now, we have an irrational president. I don't even watch the news anymore. I don't even listen to him anymore because he does not make sense
at all.
No, he does not. He does not make sense.
No.
And now let me just say this about Obama. We loved Obama because he's a black president. But the question is, what did Obama do for black people? What did he do for Byron Allen says?
That's heavy talk right there.
Byron Allen says he went to President Obama with an agenda for black people. He said that he did that because he donated money to the Obama campaign. So he felt comfortable going down there, sitting at the table with his ass, with his agenda. And Obama did nothing.
Right. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people saying Obama didn't do but it's always something.
No, Obama, he didn't do wrong. And I love Obama. I love his family and I love what they represent. But the facts are, what exactly did he do for black people in particular?
Everybody
other than boost our morale.
Yeah. I mean, you can't please everybody. You can't, being a president, people gonna be mad at you black and people gonna be mad at you white. You didn't do enough black.
I'm not mad at Obama.
Not mad, but I'm just saying people are not gonna like what you do, white people, and people ain't gonna like what you do, black people. That's just what it is. It's impossible to say what he actually did for the black people because he did a lot for the black people. And
what did he do, Malcolm?
You put me on the spot. I'm just a little guy with a little TV. He got me. I'm just a small man with a little talk show that's trying to,
No, I mean, you made that statement.
Don't put me on the spot, okay? Ask Nate that question. Don't ask me that question.
I ain't asking Nate nothing, no.
Street poet. What do you think? Yeah, put street poet on the subject.
Yo, Nate has learned to text me some things.
Hold up on there real quick.
Hold up. No, I'm not gonna let us say what she's saying. Don't cut off.
No, all right, go ahead.
What you say, Jackie?
What did Obama do for the black people?
Had crickets.
He gave us morale.
Yeah, he did.
But I'm gonna be honest. I was trying not to say nothing, but what people don't realize is when we vote for the president, they get that 4-year window. But the other vote is for the government and everything else for that 2-year situation. The president don't make the rules. All the president does is say yes or no, and then they vote on it. So the reality of it is Obama tried to do a lot for us. He tried his best. But if you think about it, they knocked everything down. All the stuff that Trump is doing, Obama would have been impeached.
Oh, yeah. Obamacare, cell phones.
Everything he tried to do. Yeah, he had Obamacare. He was giving out cell phones. He gave us taxes. And then what they gave us money, a little bit of money. But then they went back and Trump made us pay it all back. So at the end of the day, it's like I don't think he got in and didn't want to do what he wanted to do, but everybody was not behind him. You know,
Well,
so
let me say this.
Well, Jack, we got 1 minute. Give us in closing. We got a minute left, baby.
Where's Chef Ricky at?
He ain't here right now.
Yeah.
I told him to call back. He dropped off.
Well,
give us something in closing, Jack.
Is Chef on there?
Yeah, Chef Ricky.
All right, well,
he is on there.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's bring Chef.
All right,
get off there. Bring up my man.
I'm gonna close out and let y'all.
Oh no, close it.
Well, basically, you know what I'm saying is what happens with Breonna Taylor is an indication of not only do we need a Democrat for president, but we need a Democrat that's going to do something that's going to meet our agendas, that's going to give us economic and criminal reform, because we cannot allow to continue for this to happen to us. And it's so blatant, and it's so simple, and it's so blatant, and it's so, it's so 1 + 1 = 2 all day. This is wrong. This is wrong. So what are we going to do about it? And so what we're going to do, the first thing that we have to do is we need to get out and vote. We cannot sit back. We cannot be comfortable and be like, oh my God, he is so stupid. He is not going to win. Oh, no, no, no. We have to be aggressive about getting our people out there and vote. We cannot sit still. Peace.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you, beautiful Lady Shine.
Thank you, Lady Shine.
Thank you, Lady Shine.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Nate, for not interrupting me.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, Lady Shine. I'm trying to be better.
We got my man, Chef Ricky, is still in the building. Bring my man, Chef Ricky. Shout out to beautiful Lady Shine, man. Very, very. She put me on the spot, but don't put me on the spot like that no more. Okay? Bring on my man, Chef Ricky. Where you at, Chef Ricky? Is he still there?
Yeah, I've been here. I watched the whole show.
You was there? You was there the whole time?
I was there the whole time.
Oh man, I didn't know that. I said, man, we could have brought you back on, man. We could have moved beautiful Lady Shine.
I was having some technical difficulties, man. I was hooked up to a weird Wi-Fi or something, man.
Well, you good now, man. Listen, real quick, man. Tell the people how you started and owning these restaurants, and tell them your story real quick. We got a little bit of time left. Tell them your story real quick.
I could rip through it real quick, man. My culinary career started in the penitentiary, man.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Where was you at?
I was at Somerset, SCI Somerset.
Okay.
We ain't gonna go into the details why, but just know the man was down. You know what I'm saying? From scratch.
About it, man. If y'all want to know, if the world want to know, I'll let them know, man. I was locked up for aggravated assault.
Okay.
Violation Uniform Firearms Act. You know what I mean? I
don't want to put your business out there, but for ratings, let's get into it. It's the Hill-arious Show. Tell them people what's going on, what you did. I'm just joking. Listen, so then I need ratings, baby. We starting from the bottom. I need to know who we shooting. No, I'm not. Listen.
So how'd you turn it around?
Yeah, how'd you turn it around? Yeah.
So basically, when I went upstate, they had put me on a
Sound like they're coming for you right now. They coming?
You heard that?
I'm about to get down on that. Turn your phone sideways, Rick.
So when they sent me upstate, the jail was
turn your phone sideways.
This way?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. That's better?
Yeah, it's better. There you go.
Yeah, when I went upstate, they had me on the kitchen block. The jail was kind of overcrowded, so they was like, they put guys on any block. You know what I mean? So they actually had me on a block for kitchen workers.
Right.
I had to go to work. I had to work in the kitchen. You know what I mean? I was on the kitchen block. So making
sure. So
you
didn't know how to cook. You didn't know how to the way you make this food right now. Like seriously, this is real shit.
Never.
Telling me you didn't know how to cook at the time?
Not at all.
Wow.
I know how to make basic breakfast. Like, you know what I mean? I knew how to feed myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I ain't not the cuisine and none of that. None of that.
So you learned all that stuff in prison. All that stuff. The stuff that
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't learn the cuisine and French and all that.
I was gonna say I'm about to go down for a couple of years.
But I did. But it gave me a really, really, really good platform. You know what I mean? Because we cooked institutional. So I cooked for like 2,500 inmates and like 300 staff.
But they ain't getting no cuisine. Lobster tail with
Nah. It wasn't that kind of party up there. But they did. The inmates did get scratch cooked food because they ran a culinary program at that particular jail. Every jail don't have a culinary program.
Okay.
You know, every jail got trades, but every jail don't offer the culinary component.
Oh, so you lucked up. Was locked up.
I locked up. So since I was in the kitchen, I was like, damn. I was just serving food on the line. So like, when the inmates come up, you like, you give them the head. Now you want this? Like if I'm serving the mac and cheese, I look up, see if they want it. They give me the knife. I put it on the tray.
So that's why your mac and cheese is the bomb, because it's partially the bread is for mac and cheese in it. No, but your food is unbelievable, man. You got people going to your restaurants from all over the world. Like, this is real rap. Not just because he's a good friend of mine. This brother got the mayor, you know what I'm saying? All the different people come to this man's restaurants from everywhere, man. It's unbelievable to see. You know what I mean?
Like when I first started the first restaurant in Southwest, like we not far from the airport. So
right.
People, even before the flight there, you Google like where to get, brunch. You know what I mean? So you're right, man. People would be in there literally from like all over. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And everybody just been showing love, like with the new place, with the new site in Chester.
He just got a new site
in Chester. The mayor in the city of Chester, man, like the love is unbelievable.
How you have a grand opening day one, right? I was at your grand opening. You had all the celebrities, the mayor. You sold out of food, right? Yeah. Like this,
so it was crazy. It was crazy. That's kind of my fault, but that was a good problem to have.
I can't believe it.
We was open softly for like a month and a half,
right?
So I'm figuring like people already know us. They know about us. It's not like I'm thinking the grand opening is just going to be people.
Couple people,
still coming.
Day one, sell out.
So tell me this: how do you, when you got multiple stores like that or multiple restaurants, how do you be consistent as far as, are you cooking over here and over there, or like how does that work?
So basically, so I'm gonna give y'all a quick synopsis, and then I'm gonna answer your question. So basically, after I got the culinary the trainer from prison, they gave me I got certified by the state as a journeyman. Okay. I took that certificate and went straight to the restaurant school at Walnut Hill College.
Okay.
That's where I got the cuisine from the French, the French aspect. We went to France. We went to like four cities in France, and it was all for gastronomy. So we basically like captured the cuisine of French cooking and stuff like that. That's what the curriculum is based on. So I started doing catering for a while, and that kind of like made the whole school component like lock up. Like from being in school and doing a lot of stuff that I was learning hands on, it kind of like made everything lock up.
Okay.
The first restaurant was formerly called Rhythm and Brunch. Then I turned it to Chef Ricky's Cafe and Juice Bar.
Yeah.
So basically, like, to answer your question, I don't cook at all of them anymore.
Okay.
When I had one, I was on the line. I was front line.
Front line. Yeah, I was there with you.
Right. When I started like branching off and doing other stuff, I just had to put people that I could trust.
Okay. So basically, the one in Chester is where you're at right now. The one in Southwest, somebody else is there cooking.
Well, he goes back and forth, but right now I know he getting Chester popping. Like he down in Chester at that joint. I don't know if you hit a button.
Because I want to go where he at. I ain't trying to get about cooking.
He's the one in Chester.
Funny. I ain't being funny, but I got to go where he at. I can't go to
you don't want.
I ain't going to Southwest. If he out Chester, I ain't going to Southwest. I'm just keeping it a bean.
No, Southwest. The one in Southwest is the food. I mean, the breakfast, everything is crazy in there. I'll be there all the time. Listen, man, we gonna wrap it up because I want to bring him back on so we can give him
a whole segment
in depth about his story. I don't want to have him on with a bunch of comedians taking up too much time and Lady Shine, the beautiful Lady Shine. Listen, I want to thank all our guests, man, for coming here. We here each and every Thursday. Right? We're here each and every Thursday, 7 o'clock, the Hill-arious Show, man. Shout out to Chef Ricky. Shout out to Charles Walden. Shout out to the beautiful Lady Shine, N.A., Street Poet, man. My name is Comedian Malcolm Hill.
Shout out to Ryan G.
Shout out to Ryan G. Oh, the best engineer in the world. Ryan G's is in the background, man. He's security. He's everything, man. He's everything. Ryan G's, listen, this is the Hill-arious Show. We out. Peace.